So I'm up here doing a little winter riding, trying new products as always, trying to improve things, make things easier for me. One of the things I've got on here is a A&ME. It's A&M grips. It's heated handlebar wrap kit. And what this is basically there's coils that you can wrap. It's about 5 to 6 inches. And you can move them anywhere you want. They go underneath the bar tape, and you can put them down here, up here. I set mine right here, and they're designed for both sides. Wire comes through, connect with connections, and they come into this little control box, and then this runs into the battery bank. And there's settings from 0 to 9. 1 through 9 is for adjusting the electricity and the warmth. So right now I have it set at 5. And there's a little dot you'll see that pops up every once in a while. And basically what that's saying is it's pulling the power from the power bank. Right now it heats, gets the grips warm to whatever temperature, and then it just cycles on and off. So it's just telling you that it works. So it comes into this battery bank. This is a lithium ion polymer battery. It's a 11.1 volts, 4400 mAh. This gives me about 2.5 to 3 hours of warmth on the handlebars, and it takes about 4 hours to charge this through a wall charger, right? So super simple system. You pull your bar tape up, you put where you want this wrap to go, you coil it around, a little bit of tape, you put your bar tape back on, and this comes, so the benefit with this has got a rubber base, and it's also got this little connection. So what that means is you can either mount it flat, or it's designed where that little coupler goes up here, you wrap it around, and the battery just sits flat up in here if you wanted to. So there's multiple locations you can put this battery. For me, I'm just throwing it in the front bag. I do a lot of mountain riding in the winter, so this has definitely helped. I've had a few issues coming off the mountains late at night. My hands are just frozen. I've tried numerous thick gloves, and I just couldn't get it right. So this has been a huge saver for me. It definitely works. There's not a lot of information on this stuff, unfortunately. Like I said, I had to email the company to find out if they even still made this, and they did. It's not on their website or anything, so if you decide you want one, if something you're interested, you're going to have to email them. But so far it's worked. I've used it quite a few times. I probably need a full winter on this to see how it goes. But super simple system. It works. The only thing they ask you to do is here's the connection. You need to connect the battery. You can't leave it plugged in full time. That's what they say. You're going to unplug this. You plug it into a wall charger, and then you charge the battery. Like I said, it's about 4 hours. I get about 2.5 to 3 hours, depending on the ride and how much juice, how hot you want this on the bars. And this way, by doing this, I can run thinner gloves and not carry those huge gloves. It's a pretty good system so far. I'd recommend it. It's not for everybody. The only two shortfalls I can see is, so when you wrap this on the bar, it's basically like a double wrap on a handlebar. I wear extra large gloves, so for me it's not a big issue. I don't mind it, but you can see this is where a single wrap is, and then this is this. So if you have smaller hands, that might be a concern. And then the other thing is the connections. All these connections are waterproof. It's just a little time consuming to pull this apart. You got to be careful you don't snap anything. I think if the company could maybe come up with a different coupler just on the quick connect, that might definitely help. But so far, other than that, it's been a really good system. It definitely helps. I can run thinner gloves, and I guess that's about it. So